Hello everyone, this is Dr. Anju Singhal in continuation with the PPT of Lesson 8. Subject is Political Science, you know very well, and this is for class 12th. Name of the lesson was Indian Politics, Trends and Developments. In the last video, we started this lesson and we did era of coalitions. Just now I'll show you the content with the description of National Front, United Front, UPA government, United Progressive Alliance, and this is with the first and second phase. Right? Now the remaining topics are National Democratic Alliance, first, second, third and fourth one, and issues of development and governments. So let me start with National Democratic Alliance. As you know already that this PPT is based on latest syllabus decided by CBSE Board for the session 2020-21 by CBSE Board, and reference source of course are NCERT book and the latest syllabus, latest study material provided by CBSE Board, right? Now here comes National Democratic Alliance. First of all, you can see its symbol. The National Democratic Alliance is an alliance of Indian center, right and right-wing political parties led by the BJP. Its chairman was late Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. The alliance returned to power in the May 2014 general elections with a combined vote share of 38.5%. After nearly 30 years in Indian politics, a strong government with an absolute majority was established at centre. The BJP on its own won 303 seats in Lok Sabha, the biggest number any single party has won in lower house since 1985, when Congress swept the elections in the aftermath of Mrs. Indira Gandhi's assassination. The elections which were held after Indira Gandhi's assassination, it happened that year only, when in 1985. Based on the tumultuous success of the BJP in 2019, social scientists have started equating the contemporary party system with the BJP system, where an era of one-party dominance, like the Congress system, has once again appearing on the democratic politics of India. A major change in Indian politics after 2014 is the shift from caste and religion-based politics to development and governance-oriented politics. If there is development and you are satisfied with your government's governance, then it was not based on the caste or religion, with its pre-intended goal, like Sabka Saath, Sabka Vishwas. The NDA 3 government started several socio-economic welfare schemes to make development and governance accessible to the masses, such as Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, Jan Dhan Yojana. You can see that you know very well about all these projects, all these developments, all these welfare schemes which was started by Mr. Modi, and everyone can approach to get the favor or facility of these schemes. Though called NDA 3, the BJP-led coalition of 2014 was largely different from its predecessors' coalition government, where the previous coalitions were led by one of the national parties. The NDA 3 coalition was not only steered by national party, that is BJP, it was also dominated by BJP with an absolute majority of its own in Lok Sabha. It was also called a surplus majority coalition. In that sense, a major transformation could be seen in the nature of coalition politics, which could be seen from one party led coalition to one party domination coalition. That was an amazing thing which happened. Right? So we finished with this National Democratic Alliance. And now comes issues of development and governance. The 2019 Lok Sabha elections, the 17th since independence, that was 17th election, 17th general elections were held, and once again brought back BJP-led, that is NDA 4, to the center of power by winning more than 350 seats out of 543. Deen Dayal Upadhyay, Gram Jyoti Yojana, Kisan Fasal Bima Yojana, Beti Padhao Desh Bachao, Ayushman Bharati Yojana, etc. were introduced. All these schemes were introduced in India. All these schemes intended to take administration to the doorstep of the common man by making the rural households, particularly the women, real beneficiaries of the central government schemes. As you can see, what about the Ujjwala Yojana? It was regarding gas, cooking gas. Now in villages we can see. In my known people also I came to know that now they are making the food on LPG system. That was regarding Ujjwala Yojana, they got it. There are so many poor people also, those are using now cooking gas facilities. The success of these schemes could not be seen from the results of 2019 Lok Sabha elections, where the voters across states, castes, classes, communities, gender, and religions brought back the issues of development and governance to the center stage under the BJP-led NDA government, characterizing the current change with Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, and Sabka Vishwas. Obviously, when you will be all together, then there will be Vikas, development, and obviously then you will gain trust of others also. So that is why this new topic is added to our syllabus, that is issues of development and governance. Right? To make you students aware about all these schemes, now comes learning outcome. After going through this lesson, students know very well the following and can answer them. What is era of coalition in India? What about them? Right? Then you can answer very well about National Front, United Front, UPA and NDA. And then comes issues of development and governments is also understood by a people. Daily quiz and MCQs for you. I don't know if I have told you in the first video of mine that there you can see two cartoons in your book, in your textbook, one girl and one boy. The boy name is Uni and the girl is Munni. They always raise questions regarding your chapter's topics. So here also, this is created by them only. Unscramble a bunch of disarranged press clipping, file a funny munni, and arrange the file chronologically. Right? First of all, you have to go through all these, and then you have to answer them. So, all these, in this, you have to take them like you have to tell what happened first. So, first comes assassination of Indira Gandhi in 1984, formation of Janata Dal in 1989, Mandal recommendations and anti-reservation stir 1990. The demolition of Babri Masjid, it happened in 1992. The formation of NDA government in 1997. Godhra incident and its fallout 2002. And then comes last one, formation of UPA government in 2004. Okay. Now, daily quiz and MCQ में the next one is, on outline map of India, 5 states are marked. As I've tried my best to mark it with the A, B, C, D and E, where National Democratic Alliance NDA came to power after the Lok Sabha elections 2004. Identify the states and write names. So I told you. So the answers are A. Himachal Pradesh, B. Arunachal Pradesh, C. Punjab, D. Chhattisgarh, and E, of course, is Rajasthan. Okay, important one. That is why I put it here. Prepare a timeline of the major political events in India since 2004. Share and discuss it in your Google Classroom. When did the phase of coalition politics begin? Right? Try to answer. State any 5 major incidents which took place during 1980s and after. Though the incident we have discussed in the last exercise, number 1. Then comes expected questions for exams. Trace the emergence of BJP as a significant force in post-emergency politics. In spite of the decline of Congress dominance, the Congress party continues to influence politics in the country. Do you agree? Give your reasons. Study the picture given below and answer the questions that follow. Right? So, one picture is from 1971 and the next one is from 1999. What does picture indicate? It depicts change from one party dominance to a multi-party alliance system. Right? Which party is being referred to as one party dominance? Congress. Identify the female character in the first cartoon. See, she's Indira Gandhi. Identify the female character in the second cartoon. She is Sonia Gandhi. Last question is, can you identify any 3 male characters in the second cartoon? Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Karunanidhi, and Sharad Yadav. So all these were your expected questions in your exam for board as well as your pre-board. Now, previous year board questions. When and why did a long phase of coalition politics being begin in Indian. Begin in India. When and why? So this is a detailed question, and this question was there in 2012. Name two alliance fronts that formed the government at the center in 1989 and in 1996 respectively. So in 1989 it was National Front, and in 1996 it was United Front. Okay. In 2014 elections, people have voted for stable government at the center. Do you think that the era of coalition has ended? It happened exactly. Support your answer with suitable arguments. Just after 2014 election, the question was in your exam, in the board exam, you see. So this time also, what are the happenings all around you in politics? You have to keep your eyes and ear open. Study the cartoon given below carefully and answer the following questions. So, here is a cartoon. See, who was the head of the government formed by the National Front in 1989? Mr. V.P. Singh. Much talked about Prime Minister also. Why was the government formed by him called a puppet government? We can say because it was a coalition government. You can explain on your own. Third one, identify the puppeteers pulling the string and political parties they belong to. The puppeteers, those who are up. The puppeteers are Jyoti Basu from Left Party and Mr. L.K. Advani, BJP. Right? Now comes summary of the chapter. In the last 2 decades of Indian politics, various kinds of factors came together to produce unanticipated outcomes unexpectedly. Major developments in the period were difficult and involved deep conflicts. For the most crucial development of this period was the defeat of the Congress party in the elections held in 1989. I told you just now. The chapter gives necessary information and some tools to understand the new era in politics. So guys, this was about this chapter, and I just want to know that I have left 4 chapters in both the books, 2 lessons in book number 1 and 2 lessons in book number 2, which are not in syllabus this year. So I thought that I will explain in the next session why to confuse you with the explanation of those 4 chapters. But if you want, I have completed both the books. If any topic separately you want to be dictated to you, or if you want that I should discuss it with you, then you can. You are not using my WhatsApp link. You can use that link. It is right there. And just try to tell me that how do you feel after going through my PPTs, and subscribe my channel. Please do it. Like it. Share it with your friends. All the best. Thank you so much.